10th November 2015, he wrote to INEC asking for a transfer of his voting center from Ikoyi, Lagos to Ward 4, Unit 19 to 11 vote. Thereafter, henceforth, copies of the same voter's card and the letter of request for transfer were attached, but the screening committee did not avert their minds to it and comment on same. Similarly, the petition by Honorable Thomas E. Upholds, dated 19 June 2020, he referred to a testimonial purportedly issued by the Institute of Continuing Education, Benin, which was expected to validate his attendance of the said school for his GCE and A-level education. The said testimonial was, however, not on the school letterhead, and he didn't state that he passed the said subject listed in the testimonial. Students are only permitted to sit for a maximum of 4 subjects, one of which must include general paper. But he stated that he sat for 5 subjects, which includes English language. But it is known that English language is not one of the subjects the student offers at an advanced level. Advanced level is for English. The requirement as far as English language is concerned is ordinary level for admission into any university in the world. The committee finds that from paragraph 3 of the certificate of 7 June 2016, he stated that after he finished secondary school in 1973, he proceeded to University of Ibadan, where he obtained a BA in classical studies in 1976. Whereas he submitted a testimonial of the Institute of Continuing Education, which indicated that he finished his A-level in 1975. In the APC expression of interest form, stated that he was in the Institute of Continuing Education at Benin City for A-level between 1974 to 1976. Therefore, he could not have been attending. There is no way he could have been attending 2 institutions in different cities at the same time. The committee finds this to be inconsistent. In 2016, certificate from University of Ibadan that was dated and signed by the Vice Chancellor and the Registrar, which was filed at INEC, leading to his qualification to contest the admission. However, in 2020, he presented a degree certificate purported to have emanated from the same University of Ibadan. The same degree certificate is not dated, but the same degree certificate is not dated and only signed by the Vice Chancellor with unidentified seal. The screening committee was in error when, having evaluated the documents, arrived at a conclusion that they were satisfied by the presentation of the original, citing same, when in fact the said original certificate was not presented by Senate or governing member of the University of Ibadan on oath. It is inconceivable that a university will issue 2 different certificates relating to the same person in respect of the same course, which marked differences. This committee doubts the authenticity of the certificate. And if I may add, Mr. Chairman, he claimed that he lost all the certificates. Right, and we know that if you lose your first degree certificate, you cannot get another one. It is irreplaceable. The only thing that the university can do is to write and attest that we were in the university so and so date and obtained the degree. 6. The committee is satisfied with the screening committee's findings on the NYC certificate, which it held when it held that the NYC Certificate of National Youth Service dated 6 August 1980, issued to Godwin Obaseki. The committee observed that it bears the name Obaseki Godwin Obaseki. While this may be an error on the part of the issuing authority, we observed, however, that the aspirant has not taken any steps whatsoever to have the anomaly corrected,
by the issuing authority in line with the decided case of Pangos Didi versus Selected Tinibi, 2009, LPE LR 403 in bracket C, and the other subject, if the other judgments, if you allow me to speak, but they are there in writing. We find it difficult to vouch for the authenticity and acceptability of the NYC certificate of national use service presented by His Excellency Godwin Obaseki. And another anomaly, in fact, in respect of the certificate, is that the number is always in 5 digits, but in this one case, it is 4. Serving, this committee further, Mr. Chairman, finds that in the NYC discharge certificate of Mr. Godwin Obaseki, there is no indication of where he served, and there is a statement, as I said, in the number of the certificate, which should be 5. In the course of his appearance before the screening committee, Governor Obaseki informed the committee of a legal action filed against the national chairman of the party, and Senator Lawan Shuaib. The said matter is registered as suit number FCP/HC/CV/1748/2020, which is a conduct prejudicial to the party. The screening failed to comment on the implication of the prejudicial conduct by Governor Obaseki. In Article 21D(5), it is clear that any party member who files an action against the party without first exhausting the evidence of redress provided for in the Constitution shall automatically stand expelled from the party on filing such action. This committee finds that on the evidence of the suit he is disqualified. Number 9, and finally, Mr. Chairman, the committee finds that there is a further and more serious ground for disqualifying His Excellency Godwin Obaseki. This is his anti-party activity, consisting mostly of his refusal to inaugurate all members of the State House of Assembly out of the 23 of the State House of Assembly. Out of the 24 members, only 9 have been inaugurated till today. This is in spite of the intervention of Mr. President, the party chairman, the Senate President, the Speaker of the House of Assembly. He rebuked the leadership of the National Assembly and went to court to obtain an order restraining the Senate, the party, the House of Assembly, and other institutions from intervening to settle the matter. As a result, Mr. Chairman, 60% of the population of the state have remained unrepresented in the State House of Assembly. So on these grounds, Mr. Chairman, and what the screening committee was able to do, we find him to have, we found that he should be disqualified, and the committee, the screening committee, did the right. I think he really supremely deserves to be disqualified from contesting for the primary. Mr. Chairman, that is all we have as our report. I would want to thank the chairman and the National Working Committee of the All Progressive Congress for entrusting us with this responsibility, giving us this opportunity to be of service to the party and to our at large. So, finally, Mr. Chairman, I would want to hand over our report to you. Thank you.
It's okay. Don't worry, we'll take care of that. Social distancing. Thank you very much. Clap for them now. I just want to be sure that this is signed. My colleagues, members of the National Working Committee, the National Treasurer, Alhaji Fanda, the National Vice Chairman, North Central, Malam Wambai, National Organizing Secretary, Emmanuel Ibidiro, the National Woman Leader, Alhaja Salamatu Bawai, our National Publicity Secretary, Honorable Larry Oniru, the National Organizing Secretary, Chief Paul, Auditor, Chief Paul Chukuma, the Attorney General of some of us in private, but officially the National Vice Chairman, Southwest, Northwest. I want to be certain that you are all listening. He was Attorney General, so he has entered newly prosecute in many cases. Malam Inua Abdulkadir. And of course, our welfare officer, when you stand up, you know he's done a lot of welfare for himself. Comrade Masari, and of course, the leader of most of us. Any of us wearing glasses, we are partially disabled because we can't see without. And then we have our national disabled leader, Mr. Misbao. So he's my leader because without these glasses, I'm disabled. Let me, on behalf of our colleagues, including those who are absent due to unavoidable reasons, including ill health and other commitments, sincerely thank you, Mr. Chairman, and members of the appeal panel. I'm sure just listening to you, it would be flattering if I say that it appears you are extremely meticulous to details. And you justified not in terms of your findings, but in terms of what you are able to amplify. That you have eye for very important details which could lead to certain outcomes if people decide to dispute our actions. And so, as a professor, and I know you have two professors in the committee, we have a barrister at law, and we have seasoned party leaders. I think you have brought your collective wisdom to bear in this work, and we are happy that you are able to finish it timelessly. I have to apologize to the media because we thought the report would be ready much, much earlier. But I think this is an Igbo proverb, which says that "Orihori the tear trouser." So you've taken time to do a thorough job rather than rush job. So I think that compensates for all the delays, and I apologize to my comrades in the media. I think we thought we'll address you at 5, and although my clock is still saying 5, but I guess your own now must be reading something much more than that. So we apologize. I really do want to thank you for the sacrifices you made, traveling from different locations to Abuja, particularly at this time, given the challenge of COVID, and rendering these services to us pro bono as a mark of your belief in our party and your commitment for the sustenance of democracy. So we want to record formally to you and your colleague chairman our gratitude. This is it. This is the final appeal level. What is left, having received this report now, the NWC will meet and formally go through the report and make his decision one way or the other on the basis of what we have seen. So I want to thank you very much. I also want to appreciate the media who have been here and who has always been here. These are always interesting seasons for you. Another season is coming very soon. And we thank you for your partnership. We thank you for your reportage. Even though sometimes I have concerns when some reporters deliberately go out of their way to write fake news, like the Punch reporter who wrote on the front page of his paper a story that was completely untrue. And I said, even if I don't complain, God will complain and punish him for it. Because when you have so much responsibility to inform, entertain, and educate, to now miseducate and misinform goes to the heart of your profession. But I'm happy that, as they say, in every tribe there could be one Judah. I'm satisfied that overwhelming majority of you have done your work with fairness. We have also resorted to using live coverage so that if anybody decides to distort anything, those watching live heard directly from the panel, and they are hearing directly from me, and no one will be at liberty to add or subtract from the statements. But having said that, I do really appreciate that without the media, we can't have democracy. Because people who are uninformed can't make sensible choices. And in this particular instance, because of the way in which the issues are being escalated, only the media can help us put all the facts before the public and allow not just APC members, we are also accountable to the Nigeria people, more so that we are a governing party. So I want to thank you, members of the 4th Estate. I envy your position. You don't need to go through primaries, and there is no tenure, but we are all tenured and we have primaries. So be rest assured that the NWC appreciates you, members of the media. Thank you very much, and may God guide us safely as we return to our respective homes. I'm very grateful. Thank you.